All right, man. Talk to talk. You know what it is, man. Hey, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's good. All right, man. This is Talk to Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. You know what it is. So, look, man. Today, we're gonna be talking about Larry Hoover has been pardoned by Donald Trump, and a lot of people are talking about this. So, I'm gonna give my take on how I feel about this. Uh, and Wack 100 has weighed in on some guy. He's saying that some things about this whole thing, this Larry Hoover thing. So before we get into that, I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. Absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in description. Cash App. No more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. 1,300 subscribers, over 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you are from. So yes, man, let's get into this. Let's go. All right, man. This comes courtesy of The Answer. You know what it is. So let's get it.
This man was a certified smacker, leader. But unfortunately, if you go by the paperwork, he's also what? He'd be considered a snitch, right? He identified the two people that they were rival gang members.
What's good, y'all? It's 1090 Jake losing his touch. Y'all be the judge. A newspaper article from 68, and we know what the sentiment was back then? Let's get to the content.
Okay, there you have it. Now, yesterday, I ran my content. Today, 1090 runs his content. I know you gonna hear this. Those days of that white woman running in the middle of the street, pointing around and saying he did it, and that dude over there changing the carburetor up under the pickup truck is over. Great presentation, great clip. But unfortunately, where I come from, 1090, we don't go off newspapers. We all know watching old mob movies.
Yeah, sometimes I don't understand how. I really don't care for snitching. I'll be honest with you. I don't do crimes, so I don't care for snitching. If you do a crime with somebody, do the time with the person. If you snitch, I can't respect that. But that's a part of the game. It's a part of the streets. I know a lot of people don't want to admit that, but snitching is a part of the game. You just gotta be careful with it, but it is. So I mean, it is what it is. But as far as if you pulling up articles from back in, I guess the 60s or 70s, to try to prove your point against somebody, that's lame. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I mean, this man has been locked up for, I'm talking like years and years and years. So, what are you saying? That he shouldn't be pardoned? When did this run out? Like, a lot of y'all be saying these things, but when does this snitching rule runs out? Let's say, for instance, I don't know. Let's say me and a person did a crime and I snitched on the person, right? But I did 45 years in prison. The dude died in prison, or he died, and I did 45 years. I should stay locked up. That's what y'all saying? Like, when does this run out? Like, that's the question I got for a lot of y'all who be living and dying by these rules of the streets. When does this stuff run out? And who made these rules? I just don't get it. But it is what it is. Let's keep it going.
Newspapers can be brought. Newspapers are not, I repeat, are not court documents.
Facts.
So since you took the time, 1090, to go to the Chicago Tribune, page 14, I think you said it was. Hey, I spoke against it yesterday and said I don't believe it. It don't make sense. I think it's a plot to get the man attacked because he just got to the state on a medium yard. Well, 1090, I guess you gotta go to the courtroom and request these documents. I mean, you stepped into this pilot. It's on you. I'm only responding because I gotta stand on my square. This is not court document.
But Wack, check this out though.
Who did it, Ethel? Who did it? It was the Negro. Which one? That one. Nah. Ain't no Rosewood, Mississippi burn going over here at 1090.
Okay, so I get what he's saying. I didn't understand what he was saying at first, but I get what he's saying. He basically saying like, this is not court documents. This is basically a paper that you found, but go request the court documents to see if he did it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. Why this is so important to some people. I just don't understand why this is so important to people. As far as what he's talking about, the whole snitching thing, this guy 1090 Jake, I just don't understand that. I don't understand why this is so important to him. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all be living by these rules that y'all didn't even make. Y'all be living by rules that someone else make that you didn't even know. Like, and who made the rule? I don't get it. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that you got to go around and doing all these things to people, but I'm just saying, like, but I want to get to the other part, so let's keep it going.
Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We not doing that. So I need you to do 1090. It seems to me like you back woke. You've been in hibernation for a while. Like you dug into the Chicago Tribune, page 14. You gotta go get to work. That's just where I stand. You know, it's crazy right now because a lot of you weirdos out there, I don't know if y'all just don't know nothing about Chicago or know nothing about Larry Hoover or whatever this, what the significance of this. A lot of y'all weirdos is getting in my comments as if I'm attacking Larry Hoover. See, right now, I'm kind of needed because if it's a Wack and a 1090 swaying the same way, that's a hard fire to put out. Please use your mind and stop reading clickbait and listen. I have not said nothing in favor of these documents. Everything I've been saying is in favor of Mr. Hoover. So I don't know if y'all just dumb. I believe I'm the only one speaking in favor of him. Now we got 1090 Jake. He said it. He said, hey, the God is this is that. He said it. I'm saying I don't believe it. And the reason why I don't believe it, because it's newspaper articles. I do know dude's been under attack day one. And I just ain't gonna write off a newspaper article. Y'all remember I got called out for putting a newspaper article up on Coup to Be. They called me out and said, Wack, that ain't no real paperwork. We need the real paperwork. I went to DOG, got the real paperwork, brought it back. So, 1090's in the same situation. He needs to go get the legal documents. We had something from Ghost, what's that site? The Chicago-based site? Squid 8. For those of y'all who saying Wack created the document to put it up to respond, nah. Squid 8, my understanding, is a Chicago-based blog site is who put it up. I responded to it yesterday. I guess 1090 heard what I had to say, and he giving his take on it. He went and found something in the Chicago Tribune paper, page 14 or so. Oh yeah, he listening. He just texted me. I knew he was listening. Okay, so he's sending me pictures of the shooters, and it's the 1968 newspaper clip, page 14. I'm gonna send this over to all y'all can have it. You know, they be listening, boy. What I do see is he went and dug up a newspaper article. Okay, so now he know his back is against the wall. Now he got to go get to work, which I Googled it. Illinois holds the work. I guess you got to request it some type of way. So he got to do the footwork. Me, I'm not pointing the finger at that man based on the newspaper clip.
Yep, it's
So here's my thing too, and this is what really makes me mad. A lot of these dudes go out their way. It's like they try to I don't even know how to even explain it. It's like they try their hardest to actually put. It's like I don't know. It's like they want to glorify street culture. I don't think you should. That's just my opinion. I don't think you should glorify street culture at all. But it's like they try to up. It's like a lot of them feel like street culture is I don't know how to even explain it, but a good portion of these people, they put this culture as if it's like necessary. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of these things that he's doing to try to prove a point to who though? Like who are you trying to prove a point to? Like who? Like this man, whether he did whatever he did, whether he created something that maybe people could say is detrimental, people could say it was good, it was a brotherhood, who knows? You know what I'm saying? However you want to spin it. But I'm looking at it from the point of view, he served his time. So I don't understand him being pardoned. Why would that be enough strength or encouraging you to go and get some paperwork to prove that he snitched on somebody? So you're saying that he should stay in prison after he been in there for almost 60 years? Like 60 years, I believe, or some shit. Like 55 years or something, 57 years. So he should be in there for the rest of his life. Like, come on, bro. You can't make this shit up, man.
It's a video from like a year ago, Wack. I sent it to you, right? And this dude, he covered this, right? And he said that the dude, James Whitesmith, the dude who shot Larry Hoover, even he said that Larry Hoover ain't tell.
Who is this on the video?
It's another dude. He a white dude too. He do like content and stuff, but he from Chicago. All he do is Chicago content.
Yeah, see, at this point in time, we got 1090 got to go get to work, because he say, she say, a newspaper say, that ain't no work.
Facts.
And again, a day after he, has a W over there, here this comes. So, 1090 did a little more diggity, found something in the newspaper, but I don't recognize or acknowledge newspaper as court documents, personally. That's why my stance is, I hear it, great clip, great piece of work. You got the little mystical sounds, you know what I'm saying, going on back there. If I could take a guess, you ain't got no socks on, you got some of them open-toe sandals on with the wide soles on. You was twinkling your toes while you was doing this 1090. But we need you to put the boots on. You gotta get down in the mud. You gotta come with something a little stronger than this, because you actually used the rat word.
So did.
He actually said it. He said it. And it's crazy. So I think it's enough until I see some court documents. I'm not standing on no newspaper clippings. Hold on, let me see.
How do we gotta look at 1090 though now, Wack? Like, how do we look at him now?
Sold to EOS.
Let me see.
And this man was a certified smacker, leader. But unfortunately, if you go by the paperwork, he's also what? He'd be considered a snitch, right? He identified the two people and they were rival gang members, And the police went to their house and got them.
Yup. Yeah, he said it. Yup. Oh, 1090, yup. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, what would you consider you doing if no one knew this? And is this exposing or snitching? I mean, what are you doing if you going and telling on this man? Like, this man did his time in prison, so now you're gonna go and try to expose him for snitching? Like, and you're snitching? Like, that's why I said, man, like, you don't, all of these virtuous, trying to be virtuous hood niggas, like, bro, and I know he's not a nigga, but still in all, what are you trying to be virtuous about? Like, what about what? like what are you trying? Like, it's so funny to me. It's funny. Like, what are you trying to uphold? You're trying to uphold the same streets that put crack in the streets, that kill multiple black people. You're trying to uphold the same streets that kept us down in poverty, glorifying criminality. That's what you're trying to uphold. like all the people getting shot and killed. You're trying to uphold that. There's no love in the streets. Like, no, streets don't love you niggas. Like, I don't understand why y'all be trying to act like the streets is like your best friend. The streets don't care. And that goes for anybody. It's in the streets. You know what it is. I used to be one of them. I'm not no more. No. Because I figured it out a long time ago. It ain't for me. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all like that. Standing on the corner with 30 niggas. Niggas running up on y'all. Sorry. I'm just saying. A lot of y'all try to be so virtuous when it comes to the streets. But yeah, so we'll get to this Donald Trump thing, how I feel about it. And I want to actually want to talk about this on this episode. I might as well, because you know what I'm saying. How do I feel about him pardoning Larry Hoover and possibly pardoning Diddy, right? I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna speak on Larry Hoover first. I believe that Donald Trump pardoning Larry Hoover is a good thing for him because he has served his time. This man has been in prison for almost 60 years, right? I believe he's been in prison for like 50 something years, something like that. I have to look it up. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but it's been over 30. Let's put it like that, right? 25 to life is usually 25. You know what I'm saying? But it's over 30. But they said he had other reasons why. Okay. But I think him being in prison that long, he learned his lesson. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he had to learn. I really don't care. It was Donald Trump that did it. It's not a thing where I feel like, oh, see, look, Donald Trump is pardoning black people. Like, I don't care. But I will acknowledge that he probably pardoned more black people than other presidents. I have to acknowledge that. And on top of that, I think he's probably going to pardon Diddy. And and let's be clear here. Diddy and Donald Trump used to be friends, but Diddy stopped being friends with Trump because he was beholden to the Democratic Party. Let's be honest. So I know people were trying to say, oh, Trump was at his parties. That's why he's pardoning him. Like, come on, bro. Y'all got to think a little harder than that. Can't just basically say that the reason why he's going to pardon him because he was at the parties. Like, bro, come on. I think he's going to pardon Diddy because I'm be honest with y'all, I don't think Trump likes to see people in prison. I do remember Mike Tyson saying that Donald Trump came to visit him a couple of times when he was in prison. I don't think he likes to see people in prison, and it's just people, whether it's black people, white people. I just don't think he likes that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he likes to see that. I think that Donald Trump may pardon Diddy. If he pardons Diddy, Diddy's walk. If Diddy gets found guilty and Donald Trump pardons him, he doesn't have any. Somebody might try to bring state charges up against him. That might happen. But as of right now, it's all federal cases against him. So if he gets pardoned, he walks. He has nothing. He walks. And I'll be honest with you. I think that a lot of the stuff that happened, but that's for another video. I'll talk about that another time. But I definitely think that is a good thing. Now I will say this: I don't appreciate people downplaying this pardon as if this isn't a big deal to him and his family. I think that a lot of y'all hate Donald Trump so much that y'all will overlook things that actually will help or is helping some type of the black community or a black family. The First Step Act definitely helps black men that's incarcerated. I don't understand why y'all don't like that. If y'all hate Donald Trump that much, that even when he does something you would consider positive, a lot of y'all will try to find something negative about it. Like, I just don't understand why y'all would do something like that. But y'all didn't do that when it came to Joe Biden or other presidents. And listen, I ain't getting up here saying I'm the biggest Trump fan, because I'm not. I'm just basically calling it like I see it. A lot of y'all hypocrites. It's just as simple as that. A lot of y'all can't take your emotions out of the a lot of y'all can't take your emotions out of y'all vote. Y'all vote out of y'all emotions. I mean, I'm just being honest. A lot of y'all are one issue voters too. Y'all is one issue that y'all don't like, and y'all will burn the whole thing down for that one issue. So, but I think this man's been begging to be released or pardoned forever, because I think he feels as though he can fight the state charges. The federal charges is probably the one that he probably, couldn't get around, and he finally got around it. And y'all get on here and act as if it's not a big deal to him and his family. At least congratulate him and his family. Like, I just don't understand some of y'all motives. Like, what are you doing? Like, okay, I get it. You don't like Trump. I get it. A lot of people don't. But if something like this happens for your family, whether you say, because some of y'all was saying, well, he was doing this because he was pandering. It's like, I got news for y'all. I want to be very clear about this when I say this. Trump don't need to pander to black people. He don't. He doesn't need to pander to black people. I'll be honest with you. Politicians don't need to pander to black people. They don't. Like, they don't really need to pander to black people. All they got to do really is basically throw some fake racism narrative out there, and the Democrats got y'all vote. Y'all vote for the Democrats probably at a 98% clip. Like, so they don't need to pander. Y'all already in their pocket. Like, they already got y'all. You know what I'm saying? The Republicans don't need to do that. They don't need to pander. They already have their, just like, it'd be the same thing as I'm saying, like the MAGA or white nationalists or whoever you want to call it, they vote at a 98% clip for the Republicans. So y'all already on one side or another side. You know what I'm saying? People don't need to pander. They don't need to pander for votes no more. A lot of y'all don't have a mind of your own where y'all can actually just say, you know what? I like this Republican and I like this Democrat. I like this Democrat. I like this Republican. I like this independent. That's it. Most of y'all be like, well, nah, that person, Republicans are all racist. Or, man, all them liberals, man, they just hate us, man. Like, y'all can't distinguish the difference between certain politicians. Y'all all have this one party mind state. That's just what it is. So I don't know, but either way, man. Either way, congratulations to that man and his family. I'm happy for him. He's been asking for this for a long time. Whatever he did in his past, I forgive him for it because he served his time for it. You know what I'm saying? He served his time. And if he's a changed man to society, just like he started something like what he started, he can come out and probably start something new that will probably change Chicago. You never know. So, you know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here with me and all that good stuff. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Peace. Bye.